What's up? What's up, on Yee? Welcome back to the show, Let Culture Speak. I have a special guest with me. This guy, I've been trying to get him on, and I'm appreciative that he is on with me now. But try to bring in the creativity of people around learning, continue to keep learning. Yeah, so let's just get into the interview. He is a Filipino American artist blending R&B, pop, and island reggae into a sound that uplifts, connects, and inspires. Born and raised in Vallejo, California, and rooted in his Christian faith, he writes his music that reflects love, resilience, and real uh, emotions. So, Edrei Sayo, did I say that right?
Sayo, yeah, Sayo.
Sayo, okay, okay. Appreciate you being here, man. Like, again, long time coming. We really wanted to get
Yeah.
you on. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like yeah, music career wise, but like let's begin like who you are, and you want to let people know about you, things that you want to.
What's up, guys? My name is Edrei Sayo, a Filipino R&B, pop, and hip hop artist. I'm also an actor, director, and producer. I'm IMDb certified, and I'm casting for my music videos and films also. Also open to collaborating. I started a year ago for my music. My original music, I write, songwrite, and compose all of my music originally, all by me. I just need some like help with the beats and stuff from other producers and stuff.
Yeah.
And my first song, "Perfect Type," came out last year. I'm I just finished my third solo album, and my fourth album is a collab album with one of my featured artists, one of my friends, and working on my fifth solo album right now. One of my fifth album, which is my solo album. Also, yeah, first song came out last year, like last May 29th. Perfect Type came out, and I've been performing since 2020, but with a ukulele as a cover artist. So with my original music career it started last year, so I'm still 1 year in the game. This is technically year two.
Nice.
And acting wise, I started like 2018. I joined the SAG after Union Guild, and yeah, I'm just trying to come back to film. Also trying to do film and music, hence my cinematic storytelling. And every song I do, I want to make a music video out of it and turn that music video, adapt it into a short film. And hopefully, if it really hits big at the film festivals, maybe adapt that short film into a Netflix produced film or whoever tries to produce it.
Oh yeah, to get the royalties from your music and stuff too. Sounds pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's all about me. All my masters, I'm independent, so no
Mm,
one owns me, at least yet. But yeah, no one owns me.
yeah. Oh yeah, keep your independency for sure, away from these big industries and stuff. So like,
Yeah.
um, tell me about like how you grew up. Like, what were you in the creative space at a young age?
No, it just came to me when I grew up. I was alone. I was like a loner. I was
Mm,
way different. So I grew up on video games and anime. I never really wanted to sing or do acting or be in the camera. I had glossophobia until I was like 18, or until I was 18, 17. Fear of public speaking. Whenever I would present, I would like cry, shy away, and read off of the PowerPoint off the screen. And yeah, whenever a girl would talk to me, I would shrivel up. I was insecure, overweight. I was like 250 pounds most of my life. Started actually working out and trying to lose weight 2018. Everything changed after like my senior year when I started working out. And before that, yeah, well, I just grew up like the first 18 years of my life just bullied. So I didn't really have too much friends. And the songwriting aspect, I started in 2022, and it started getting serious in 2025.
really? Hmm.
Yeah. So it was like a whole 360. Like I became a different person after I lost weight. Nothing much to me my first 18 years. It's just literally just me playing video games and anime and like some fake friends
Mhm.
and yeah, getting bullied. Nothing too much.
So, where'd you get the confidence from where to step into acting? Because when we talked before, You were really deep into acting. You were traveling down to LA, back and forth. Just, yeah, dude, you were all in.
Yeah, I got the confidence from so the confidence started when I started doing Insanity, this workout program in 2015 on my senior year. Then I lost like about 100 pounds, went from like 250 to like 150, and then people started like acknowledging me, and I started getting that confidence. And I went to Napa Valley College, community college for a bit. Still in a community college, tried to like I think I was trying to do software engineering, then switched to kinesiology. Then I guess like switched to business, went to Sac State 2018. And then I was just like, you know what, this kind of sucks. So like 2018. And then I got a random casting call to be an extra on 13 Reasons Why, season 3,
Oh,
because they're
really?
shooting in Vallejo. Yeah,
What?
and they're shooting in
Oh,
Vallejo
that one. Yeah, yeah.
one. And I was like, huh, is this fake? So I replied to it and I got the bookings. I got the booking email. And I was like, I'm gonna try it out. And then it was like legit 13 Reasons Why season 3 on Netflix, and I fell in love with the craft, the art. I wanted to grew my skills, started switching my major to acting and did some theater classes, moved to LA, then moved to New York 2020. And then yeah, that's how it all started. And I wasn't much of a singer. Like I love singing and karaoke, but it was mainly my acting career since like from like 2018 to like
Hmm.
2023, and 2022 I started like performing with my ukulele.
Was there any support, like, in your career or even trying to switch it up in college? Was there any support
No,
or was this all just you?
just
And
me.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it
all my like
really is just all support by yourself, You got to believe in yourself too, mainly.
yeah, I mean, like, there were friends would be like, yeah, I mean, most of my friends, if not all of them, they were just like, yeah, like, yeah, we support you, but it's like all verbal. It's just like, oh, he's doing
Of
cool
course.
things. Like,
Of course.
I'll just say it, but they'll never show it. Like, they'll never like show up to like some won't even show up to the performances or anything. And then like, it's a great area to say you support them or are proud of you, maybe. But like in the beginning, it was just like they didn't believe in it. For the acting, they also never believed in it because I guess they never really saw anything. And then like when they saw stuff, they're like, "Oh, you're just an extra." So kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
downplaying it.
Yeah.
So
And
I
that
didn't really get much. And then like
and
a
that
lot of
made you want
people,
to step into something different where you are creatively in control of everything, right?
actually, you would think that, but no. What made me stop was COVID.
Okay.
COVID, yeah, because I had a lot of gigs, like, pretty, like, big gigs on auditions, and then COVID happened in 2020 when I was in New York, and then, all my plans went crashing down, and then 2021, yeah, 2021, I was playing basketball with my friends and hiking, and boom, my left Achilles popped, and I had, like, a big reality check, and I lost my Achilles, my ankle,
Yeah.
and then
Damn.
right after that, like, it took a while to recover. So during that, like 2020, 2021, starting in 2020, I made some other friends, and then we were trying to, I guess, I don't know, we were trying to do like I don't know, yeah, we are just traveling and vlogging, and then like one of their friends had a ukulele, and I never played ukulele, but he taught me how to play Lemonade by Jeremy Passion on ukulele. And then it took me till like 2 a.m. to learn like the riff or like the chorus. Oh, it's kinda cool. And I was like, maybe I should try music, I don't know. And then so I started, going to vocal lessons. Fast forward, I started going to vocal lessons in 2022 when I worked at Nordstrom. I met my friend slash well, we haven't talked to him in a while, but he was also my vocal coach. And I was like, "Huh, I wanna get better at singing." And at the same time, I was practicing my craft in ukuleleing because I was like my foot was gone, so I couldn't really do much except play the ukulele, learn how to sing from my bed, and watch YouTube videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for then on, 2020, yeah, 2022 and on, so I was, like, performing. 2022 to 2025, I was, just performing in, like, Canada, all over the States, just ukulele covers, just as a, I guess, cover artist. And then yeah, and then now we're here. Yeah, 2025. Perfect Type came out May 28th, 29th. And then yeah, second year in my music career.
Dude, you
Original
do
music. Oh,
everything yourself from what we talked about offline, like booking, you're your own
every,
support team. You're like,
literally.
can you get into the bookings? Like, I feel like people struggle to even get on or find people to, get on stage and actually perform. How is that even possible?
Um, through that, I mean, it's just a lot of networking. Like a lot of networking, talking to people. People usually tell me like they could see the drive in me, and then like some of them took a chance on me, like, oh, I heard your music somewhere. But what really helped me was last year this comedian named Morgan J. He helped
Oh,
me a lot.
okay.
Yeah, he helped me a lot. One of the people, the Pista Sanayon music festivals, one of the organizers there in the committee, they saw me from Morgan J's episode, and they're like, "Oh, he's from Vallejo. Let's invite him to perform."
Hmm.
That's how it started.
Damn.
And then yeah, from then on, I guess like people started like hearing me on TikTok, like the ukulele. What really helped because I mean, I'm like a year into TikTok live streamer. I still TikTok live stream sometimes. But when I was consistent, they would push out my TikTok lives throughout all of Vallejo, all of California. Like, cause when you do certain things, it'll mess with the algorithm and push you out. Like if I get like 20,000 taps, likes, pushes out, and then
Yeah.
if my friends like give me gifts, it pushes out. Like TikTok's like a cool place. It's a universe. I wouldn't say it's like social media. It's like a universe. And I met some friends through that, and they really like supported me. They still support my music, and that's how I got out. Just gets exposure at the end of the day, and people start hearing about you. And they're like, "Oh, we want you to perform here, blah blah," blah. And then interviews, radio, TV stations. They played my music. They spun my music. DJs. I have a DJ set where I would send them folders through my WeTransfer, and they would play my music. And then people from then on, they would find my Instagram or like TikTok, and they'll message me like, "Hey, do you want to perform?" And we'll add you to the flyer, blah blah blah. And it
Yeah.
usually just starts off like organically through that.
So starting out, did you have some doubts in yourself to even put your music out, put yourself out, and like, what are things that solidify? Like recently, academics. I don't know. I just seen the post. Was that real or true? And how did that make you feel to solidify your career and keep pushing and keep going?
Yeah, when honestly, I didn't even. I heard about DJ Academics. Honestly, I didn't even know what he looked like. And then when I saw this dude like hit me up, I was just like, he was like, "Yo, your music's fire, perfect time and 3 a.m." He's like, "Your music's fire," and I was like, "Who's this guy?" And then I showed my friend. I'm like, "Yo, is this fake? Like, who's this guy? I heard about him, but I never seen what he looks like." And he's like, "Yo, like he just recently got cool with Drake." I'm like, "You should like talk to him or feel like like put you on or something." And then I talked to him, and he made a reaction video to Perfect Type. He actually already liked it before he even like talked to me. So he reached out to me first. And then back to the original question, self doubt. There are times where like the self doubt would come to me, like the demons will infiltrate, and I'll be like, I'm not good enough. But when I first released Perfect Type and all my other music, it was a joke. Like I didn't take music seriously. I was like, let's just put this out there. I always want to go to studio. It was my dream, so I was just like, let's put it out there. I mean, I'll just. It's probably like a kiddie song, Perfect Type, but I mean, I'll like swipe right because Tinder. So I was
Yeah.
making a joke about the song. It never really. I was never serious about music in the beginning, and I
Hmm.
started getting traction. I was like getting invited to like churches, which they thought I was a Christian rapper, and then they heard Perfect Type, and then they stopped inviting me to churches because they noticed I was a Christian rapper. Yeah,
Really?
but yeah, I didn't really had too much self doubt. I even got like tattoos. This tattoo, I don't know if you can see it's mirrored, but this
Yeah.
one says never settle, prove them wrong. So whenever I'm in doubt or before a performance, I'll just look at it, never settle, prove them wrong.
Yeah.
And then I've always been like a self-motivated person. So it doesn't really bother me. I've had like hate growing up, so I'm used to it. Now like all
Yeah.
the hate I get, I just brush it off. I'm like, huh, this person's a hater or a bot. And I just block them or just ignore it. Or I'll use that energy and write a new song.
Hmm. So
So I don't
100% you
really.
write your own songs. There's no AI, no I mean you have
Yeah.
some
No.
help. Do you want to talk about that?
Uh. Yeah. No. It's all me. I do have collab songs if that's the help you mean, but all my songs are originally by me. No AI. None of that. Um. I do have collab songs like with one of my friends, Jingle. We collab this like two songs already, Checkmate and DSIY. Like literally collab. It literally just says Edrei Sayo and Jingle De Leon, and it's 50-50. So yeah, half of us write it, and then everything else is me. And then there's this one song, My Apology, where my friend Regine sent me the chorus, and I wrote the entire song besides the chorus, and I gave her
Mhm.
credit for that. But yeah, no, every song is my song except the collab ones, which is like kind of like a given because it's a collab, it's a feature.
And what is your setup like? Do you go to different studios or do you record in your home? Like people feel like, oh, I need to do big things like just to, you know, how are you doing it so far right now? Just to get started, you know what I mean?
Like a mix of both. In the beginning, I started off working on my craft in my own like studio. And then I
Mm,
was like, you know what? Like, I want to try the experience and like see what happens, like how the producers and engineers feel about my music if they could help me with doubles, layers, my vocals, arrangements. So I was like, you know what? I'm just go to like different studios, and then from then on, I've just been going to like different studios and asking for their input if I should add a layer here, vocals here, doubles here, and all that. And then yeah, for now, recently I've just been going to like different studios
yeah.
and
And
yeah, just
what about music
recording.
distribution? Are you using different platforms? Are you paying, there's subscriptions out there to use their distributions?
Yeah, I'm using like three, four different ones. Honestly, like one's not enough. Like sometimes you got to use other ones. I bounced around like three, four different ones. You just got to
Mm,
use what that works for you. I never stuck with one like the whole time. I would like switch like bro within like the 1 year. I switched to like three different ones, three or four
mm,
to
nice.
distribute. But yeah, you do have to pay subscription.
Yeah.
Some you have to pay yearly. Some you have to pay like $50 a month. It depends on you. Like if your grind's really worth it. How much do you want to bet on yourself?
So, what are your thoughts on like industry wise? You said you did acting. Well, there's certain things, now you hear in the media, uh, certain things about like Illuminati. You know, have you seen any of that stuff, or is there like industry wise pushing a narrative to, you know, this type of music, to I don't know. For me, in my opinion, low vibrational music to make
Yeah,
you feel some type of way and not feel the love the type of music that you do push out, which I love it. It is bringing us back to the 90s and the early 2000s. What are your thoughts on
yeah.
that?
In terms of like the Illuminati stuff, I mean, I heard stories from other artists. I try not to get into that. I try not to like get into all that controversy. Like, I mean, they'll tell me about it. I mean, that keeps me on guard. Like, if
Mm,
any producer or director like they come up to me and try to like make a bargain or a contract, like I'll just dodge them, and that's why I'm my own agent manager. I have my own LLC, Edrei Sayo Entertainment LLC, um, legit business. I do my own films, music, directing, producing. And as for the low vibrational music, I just try to make music that I love, like music that I'm stuck on the '90s. Still stuck on Michael Jackson. Like I just
mm.
want to like take my inspirations and my influences and try to make it my own.
So,
And I just wanna put out beats that I like, because people try to box me in like, "Oh, you're for a guy, your voice is high, you should do pop." Or like, "Oh, you should do R&B because 'cause you're chill." Or like, "You should try hip hop because 'cause you're from the Bay." But I just look at the beats, or like I hear a beat from a producer, I scroll through like hundreds, maybe thousands, and one that sticks out to me, instantly take that beat, and then like I'll if I really like it, I'll buy it or license it depending on the agreements, and then I'll make my twist, write lyrics to it, and then make my melody off of the beat or melody that I think will sound good.
mm.
Compose it.
So inspiration wise, I read on like again Google AI something about or on YouTube. You have it on your bio on YouTube. You want to get into that?
Yeah.
Like you said, Chris Brown, Kului Kai.
Yeah, I wrote that a while ago, but for all the artists, Chris Brown, Chloe Kai, Kanye, Usher, Drake, Kendrick, like all of them. I just love all their music, and maybe each song. That's why some of the songs are like all different, like different speed, different tempo, different vibe, different like character, like storytelling. Honestly, I just vibe with the music, and then I'll listen to the artist, and then I'll fall in love with their style, and then maybe like put a twist and make it my own style,
Hmm.
and then but yeah, I mean, I try to switch between like rapping, singing, melodic rap, and my influences. Yeah, I try not to listen to too much of their influence. I try to make my own influence, my own style.
Yeah,
But in terms of influencing, yeah, I like pop and R&B the most,
nice.
and third is probably hip hop. Yeah, I'm starting to like rap more.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll just like listen to their music and try to make it my own and see what I could do. Like, oh, he said it like this, or oh, he sung it like this, or like, oh, he held that note longer than I you should. And I try to like incorporate some styles and some methods into mine to make mine sound like less redundant, less consistent with the same melody, flat line, make it go like up and down and different inflections, levels to it, and just experiment on like different flows and cadences to the rap.
Has anyone came up to you and try to sign a deal, or are you expecting that in the future?
A few people, yeah, but they're not major labels.
Yeah,
There's like some people coming with me with like startup or independent labels and all that, and I'm just like I don't know how I feel about writing contract. I don't like the fact that people own me. I kind of want to do what like Olivia Rodrigo did. She was smart about it. I believe she got big enough, and I think she shot like driver's license on her iPhone, and I think it
really.
got like I think so. And then it popped off on like YouTube and everything, and she became big enough where I think In- Interscope Records signed her with a sub label, and she got her own like creative freedom, 100% royalties. Her masters she owns 100%. She has her sub label instead of them owning her because she had enough pull. She had enough say. She was big enough. Like at the end of the day, it's like what can they do that I can't do myself? I
Mm,
could technically do everything myself. All I need is the exposure.
true,
I just need
true.
the exposure and money and connections.
Yeah,
But it's like they try to come at me, then it wants to be the same thing. Like I don't want no 360 deal. I don't want any of that. I want like the 100% royalties. I want to own all my masters, 100% of my masters. I want like my own sub label. That's why like I'm gonna try to be big enough that I can. Like how like Mac Miller did it, independent. I know Russell did pretty good independent starting off too. Russ, yeah,
yeah,
just like get big enough at least locally first, and then California, where they know your name, where you could just do it independently, have your own creative freedom, and then labels will start reaching out to you.
true.
Like I'll probably start off with like maybe independent labels that help you with that, like maybe like Empire or something.
Mm. So yeah, especially
Yeah,
with
but it's
creative
all
control, you really want to have that creative control because for me, I see like some of these big artists don't want to do the type of music that they're being told to do, and they have no creative control.
yeah. I don't want to.
There's the music right now is just not to par a message narrative that they want to push, like being single, hookup culture, uh, just low
Yeah,
vibrational, not love. And I really see that in your music. Your music hits, dude. When I was
man.
with you at the pista, like it slaps, and people
Uh,
will resonate with that. Just keep going, man.
yeah, it sucks because like I don't want to say there's no support because I do see some of my friends trying, so I don't want to say no support. But there's little support, if not like very, very bare minimum. Like sometimes I'll have shows and like no one's there.
Mm,
So I'm just like, But like seeing pizza and like some people show out like just for me, I'm like, okay, well maybe I might. I guess I'll keep going just a little bit longer.
No, man. Support comes from
Oh,
outside. Like even for me, I don't see support at all from my friends or people that I knew back in high school. No support, no likes, no s- some positive things like keep going or anything. That's literally outside, and I see it in the comments on our videos and stuff. But bro, yeah, your self motivation is like literally all you need. Um,
oh
and
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
So so what are you doing now? What is the future for you? Any new shows coming up?
Um, I have a few shows. I have to look into it. But one show I know because I just talked to him recently. His name, it's called. I think it's like a Filipino festival or Asian festival. It's a Hala Sige Festival, August 22. That's a festival that's coming up. I have a few more shows, I believe, these upcoming weeks. I have to look forward to it again, and then I
Mm,
might just do some like get extra practice, like some more open mics, and some old friends that are like hosting events, like music showcases, open mics, and I'll just go to those just to network and practice my craft, my dancing, my performing, my singing, my rapping, my even new songs, like unreleased songs that I haven't performed. Just get my chops in, just like grind it out and just get familiar with the song so I know which like moves to hit, dance moves to hit, how to hit the songs better, and just network with everybody and just build myself because like your net worth is your network is your net worth. So
yeah,
just trying to talk to everybody,
nice.
and that's basically it. Yeah.
So you said you were writing music. Should we expect a new album, new single?
Yeah, so my rollout every Friday until 9/11, something's coming out every single Friday until September 11th. Either it's a new song solo, or it's a new collab song, or it's a new song with a feature version, or it's a EP with like extended play with like four songs, or it's an album. Right
Hmm.
now, I have three albums set to release, and the fourth album is a collab album that I'm working with my friend. We have a jingle. We have two songs out of 10, and we're working with producers right now, creating the entire album, custom made, custom beats. So we have all the ownership, legitly like that, at a cheaper price. And then the fifth album, which is my fourth solo album, I'm working on one of the first songs right now, trying to switch it up. I'm trying to make this one
Okay.
more pop and more melodic rap, but also pop, more energy, and maybe some like '90s R&B and '90s pop. Some maybe like some Craig David inspiration, Michael Jackson inspiration, Justin Timberlake inspiration, and yeah, probably like a few features. And then I'm also currently working on my music videos of like my best songs right now. I have some actors, actresses, models already, and working on some short films, casting for those, and yeah, but trying not to spread myself too thin. I might take a step back based on my music video, how it goes. I'll probably dive back more into just music, performing and recording, and then filming as a director and producer for the music videos to push out my music. And then I
Yeah.
might lag a little bit on the short films because that's more acting. But I'll prioritize music videos over short films just to get my music out there.
I mean, you can see in a lot of people's music, acting is incorporated into their music
Yeah,
videos.
yeah,
So yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, yeah. Any positive or like trying to uplift other people that are trying to get into the industry that you are doing. Um, any positive note on that?
Yeah, I would just say like forget the haters. Don't even mind them. Like don't even if they're like your own friends or family, just do you as long as you love it, just keep going. And there's like a lot of dark days, but just keep pushing through. It's like worth it in the end.
Mm,
Worth it in the end, just to never give up. Consistency is like the name of the game, just consistency, just networking, being yourself, being genuine, making the music that you love. like for yourself, not for other people. And just don't get boxed into. Let your creativity roam free. Like some people try to box me in, like, oh, your voice is too high, do pop, or like you should just do R&B because you're Filipino, or
Yeah.
like I want to do whatever I want. Yeah, I don't really even listen to people. I mean, I'll consider it. I'll be like, oh, thanks, cool advice. But if I like the beat, all right. It doesn't matter if it's R&B, pop, hip hop, reggae, hyphy, bay. If I really like the beat and I'm feeling that beat, I'll write a song. I'll compose the melody arrangements, write the lyrics, make my own story. Or most of my songs, yeah, literally most of my songs, like 90%, are literally based on my real life. Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
like
Literally.
Perfect Type, was that based off of something?
That was like a dream I had one day. Like I still don't know who that girl is. I'm pretty sure she was,
Okay.
yeah, she was Asian. But like I had that dream of it's supposed to be like a music video, but I had that dream for a perfect type that there's this girl I was vibing with and we were just joking around laughing, and I saw her in like some type of boba shop, and literally you'll see it in the music video. Like the music video is my dream. Like I saw her in the boba shop, we hit it off, got her number, whoop de whoop, blah blah, and then we hung out a few times, bookstore, scenes from my music video. Hung out with her at the beach. I just realized to myself that was like my perfect type, and then ended up falling in love with her. That one might be more like dreamlike, more like fictional. That's
I can
probably
see
what I
it. I
wanted.
like it. I like it. It sounds dope, bro.
Yeah, that was yeah that one. That didn't happen. Yeah, it happened in my dream.
Mm.
But yeah, most of it's yeah storytelling about me though.
Uh, how about the pop? Probably. Hold on. Oh, 30 minutes. So, like the business aspect of music
Mm,
industry, can you like break that down for newer people that's just trying to get into it too?
business. So for the business aspect, get a distributor. Put your stuff on Spotify, Apple Music. Maybe if you want to get like a fan base exposure, put your chops in on SoundCloud. I've never done SoundCloud, but you could try off SoundCloud, YouTube, Shorts, like
Yeah.
TikTok. Try to go viral, expose yourself that way. Like you could easily get exposure through TikTok. TikTok Live is how I did it. I had TikTok Live. Random people would just doom scroll on your TikTok Live, and they don't even have to click in. They can just doom scroll, and boom, my TikTok's right there, but they'll just scroll past it. But if I have the song at the right time they're scrolling, they might go back and be like, "Oh, that's a cool song." Probably see the
Right.
caption, click on it, my name, Edrei Sayo, Spotify, and just keep like promoting your music through social media, and then distributors, and then performing. I know a lot of recording artists don't like performing because they're scared, or a lot of performing artists don't want to make original music because they're scared. But I like doing both because it's the most exposure.
Nice. Nice, man.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, just business wise, I think people get really scared of it, especially starting with LLCs, working with other
Oh,
creators, and just how are you distributing the profits with other people too. When it gets to that point, I think people really just give up. But with you stay consistent. You created your LLC just step by
mhm.
step, but you never stopped, especially just creating music too.
Yeah,
So
just cause music. Yeah, yeah, because music and acting was the two things I've always wanted to do in my life, and I didn't even notice. But they'll always be my first love, music and film. But I realized that my true love and true passion is music. And if you really love something, that's how you know. That's how you can tell. If you really love music, you won't give up. That's how you know. But like, I get it. There are times where like life happens. You're not giving up. You're just doing what's best for you right now. So I get
right.
that. But if you really love music, you'll keep going. Like no matter what, like whatever it is, like you'll keep going. You'll find a way to keep going instead of making excuses. You'll just keep going. And
That's
then if
with
you really don't
anything really.
anything, yeah,
Yeah.
anything really, just apply that to music. If
Yeah.
that's really your dream, but if people are doing it just for the clout, fame, money, like all that stuff will come like naturally. But if you really just want only that, then people will see it. Sure, you might get far, but it's just like the authenticity is not there. And for most people, if they really just want fame and money and power, they probably won't
Mm,
even make that far.
yeah.
Legitly, they might sell their soul, but
Yeah,
yeah,
legitly, yeah, people are selling their soul for that stuff. And what you told me, you're aware of that happening or you hear about that stuff happening and now you have your guard up. So if anything happens, if that contract was to slide over to you, um would
yeah.
that no, right? You wouldn't do it at all?
I wouldn't do it. If at very most, I would negotiate and I'll be smart about it. Have my own music lawyer and put my foot down and be like, "Yo, I'm a CEO of my own business, so there's no way you could hassle me into this." And this is all being recorded, by the way. I'll
Yeah.
have the audio there. It's gonna be recorded. Like everything you do or say will be used against.
Mhm.
And then I'll have like a music lawyer present.
And having that leverage, what you said, being independent and a fan base behind you, yeah, just having real leverage and you're just building that up and you see many, many more years in your life right now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
All right.
no, definitely.
Edrei Sayo, man.
Yeah, yeah,
It seems like you're really tired and you want to go to bed, so I'm gonna let you go, but I really appreciate it. I would want to have you back on later in the future, and you
yeah,
and me just keep building what we're building right now. Honestly, yeah,
yeah. Keep going too. Yeah, like I like your stuff. Yeah, like all of us, like especially from Vallejo, like we just gotta keep going and support each other rather than like tearing each other down or seeing it as competition. Like, this, yeah.
yeah. No, you got to collab, and I appreciate the collab today, dude. So
Thank you. You too.
yeah, uh, yeah. So one more thing. So goddamn, dude, you're doing so much stuff. Like literally, you're an actor,
Yeah, that's
you're
right.
producer, writing your own your music, and you said you were in the recruiting or something. Can you talk about a little bit like that in the future?
Yeah. So military. I just went to MEPS, military entrance. Forgot what it stands for. Military entrance PS something. Basically military entrance exam, ASVAB, aptitude test, physicals, testing and everything. I'm trying to get into the Air Force Reserves. Trying to like set my life up and my future up. I'm really trying to do that for like for myself, my future family, and yeah, just going on a world tour. I guess to get paid for it. Like for instance, like if I get like a deployment or like a mission, um, like per diem mission in like Tokyo or like South Korea or
Mm,
like LA or station out in LA, meet other creatives, perform out there. I can do that. I can go there with a job that the military provides while I'm there after work or on a weekend. I can just perform, make connects out there. So that's like I see that as a free world tour. We're getting paid to go on world tour basically because I'm still working. They're paying for my house, they're paying for my food,
free
and then it's up to me to push
education.
myself. Free
Yeah,
education, all that, and then basic housing allowance, BAH, and food allowance. And you don't technically have to use that for food. I can use that to buy anything on the base. So I'll just use that for maybe like I don't know, clothes or props for my business, tax write off, get all my
mm,
invoices from my tax write off for my business,
yeah.
even for
God
my
damn,
mixing.
dude, you're doing
Yeah, I
so
had thought
much,
about all
bro.
tax write offs, everything.
Yeah,
I thought about all of it: wardrobe, acting, pay my actors, trying to tax write off that, allowance for food, trying to tax write off that, mixing, mastering, recording, studio time, trying to write off that, photographers, anything business related, I'm trying to tax write off that. Made my own business account today. So everything is recorded, screenshotted, files, PDF invoices, pictures, physical receipts. Everything's recorded now with my LLC.
god damn.
Yeah.
I just recently
Yeah. So
started
it's
the
a lot.
LLC a couple months ago, so yeah,
Nice.
it's
How's
just
that? Oh
everything's
yeah.
good. Just keep building up what we're doing
Eight hundred
now.
dollars a year. $800
Huh?
a year though. Eight hundred
Yeah.
dollars a year.
Mhm. It is ridiculous compared to other states. Like 200, $300. Yeah, $800 is kind of ridiculous. But what can you do? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Edrei Sayo, appreciate you. Get
Yes,
some
sir.
rest. You've been up since early morning. Goddamn, dude. And you took a Celsius for this show, so I it's really appreciate it,
Awesome
man.
for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Nah, your energy was there,
Oh,
dude. There was no crash out or anything at all. So yeah.
oh,
uh
so Celsius.
yeah.
Celsius.
We
Man.
appreciate you, man. Gotta get you back on to talk about future things, upcoming music. But yeah,
Yeah.
bring out tell them all the good stuff, your socials, where they can find your music, YouTube,
Yeah, guys.
anything.
Yeah, guys. Find me under the tag Edrei Sayo, EDREI SAYO, on all streaming platforms, all social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, title everywhere, just under the same tag, Edrei Sayo, EDREI SAYO. And for doing collabs on music, film, music videos, and short films, find me on IMDb. I'm IMDb certified. Got my credits as a writer, director, producer, screenwriter, actor. I'm in the union, SAG-AFTRA union. So yeah, just or Google, just go on Google.
Isn't that like
Yeah,
three
that's
thousand dollars every 3 years or
for
something?
worldwide. No, it's one time flat fee of $3,000. But first, you got to get a requirement. You have to have like 3 union vouchers, 3 top leads to be considered. And then once you're considered, if you want to go worldwide union or any union in general, it's $3,000. Um, or if you just want to be local, it's $1,500.
Yeah.
And you also have to pay like what is it now? It might be like it's like 200 every 6 months now. When I started in 2018, or I got in the union 2019, but I applied for it 2018 when I got all my credentials and everything and requirements. It was 125 every 6 months at that time, so 250 a year. Right now, 8 years later, shoot, I'm not surprised if it's 500 a year. Split that
Mm,
divided by two every 6 months. So it
yeah.
might be somewhere between 400 to 500 a year, and then divide that by two. That's every 6 months what you're paying.
Edris Sayo, man, dude, you're doing too much, but you need a break for some time.
Wow.
I don't know, but like, there is no excuse for anybody. You're doing your thing, dude. You're doing everything by yourself, damn near. So, no
Yeah,
excuses for
yeah.
anybody not to start your own shit. I see a future in your life, bro, and I love the performance at Pista Panoy. Was in Vallejo, dude. You're amazing, man. Your drive
Thank you.
and just your motivation is fucking amazing. So, yeah,
Thank you. Thank
appreciate you
you.
having you on the show. Let's have you back on. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, peace and love,
Thank you.
everybody. Yeah, yeah,
Love
yeah.
you guys. 6-7.